Hello and welcome to today's video. Today is day number 40 in the challenge. We're almost halfway through the challenge, so it's 90 days where I'm recording one video per day. And I'm really close to getting that first 100 subscribers. First 100 is the hardest one, and then the next milestone would be 1,000. So if you're watching my videos and you like the content, you can subscribe below or even share my channel if you think your friends, your audience would want to know more about online marketing. So today's topic is going to be high converting opt-in pages, and I'm going to jump into my computer and I'm going to show you 12 things that you can do to potentially increase the conversion rate of your opt-in funnel. So you have in the beginning you want to build a list. So you want to build a list of emails and names of contacts in your niche. So if your niche is selling t-shirts for dog lovers, you want to have a list of people who are interested in dogs, who like dogs, and you want to have their email so that when you have a promotion, for example, where you have a special product or you have a launch, you have that easy to reach audience where you can press a button and you send an email, you make a bunch of sales. That's what the big internet guys are doing. So as you can see here, the title is high converting opt-in pages, and I'm gonna start with what is not recommended as usual. Then the first thing what I see people do is they put a video on a landing page. So I'm gonna show you real quick what a landing page looks like. If you go to nickcourse.com/start, I'm going to show you one of mine. So here I am collecting the email and name. So as you can see here, we have a button, then we have a button again. And when people click on this button, they will be asked for name and email. And then I will be able to send them emails and send them like specifically what they asked for. So you don't want to have a video here because it's going to be distracting and it's going to take so much time from the visitors' attention span, because you know, like attention span for people right now is about 7 seconds. So you want to tell them exactly what they need to do on the page with a clear call to action. So the second one is a long headline, right? So you don't want to have a long headline because again, with the attention span, you want to keep it short and straight to the point. If your ad says that you're gonna get, for example, a dog collar, for example, then you should have in the headline the same message, and it should be as short as possible and straight to the point. Then the third thing is too much information and super long. So you want to keep the page itself really short and only to collect, because the purpose is to collect the name and email. You don't have any other things. You should not have like articles to the blog or mentioned here, mentioned there, visit our site, visit our YouTube channel, visit our website. No, only collect the name and email. And the fourth thing is no hook. And as you know, in copywriting, you have this really popular and easy way to write your headlines. So you want there to be to trigger some specific emotion, and usually it's about taking your visitors and your audience away from pain and towards pleasure. I know, sounds kind of somewhat weird, but away from pain, for example, somebody's trying to lose weight. So away from pain would be like, hey, get this one and you'll be able to finally lose those 40 pounds, those 10 pounds. That's taking them away from pain. And towards pleasure would be like, and you'll be able to enjoy the time of your kids. That's towards pleasure. So you want to have both in your headlines and in your, because that's as simple as one landing page gets. So you have the headline, and then you have the email and name box, and then you have the button. Then you don't want to collect more than email and name, because people don't feel so comfortable with you. So in the beginning, you want to build that relationship with emails. So that's why email marketing is so important. You want to collect the email and then send them value email. So if, for example, you're gonna get somebody in the weight loss niche, then you send them, for example, like 10 tips to lose weight, 10 tips to be more disciplined with what you're eating. So something like this, so that you're building that relationship, and then you can collect more information. But on the landing page, you want to have only name and email, not phone number like most people do. You don't want to collect that, it's too sensitive and you're gonna have a terrible conversion rate. Sixth one is does not create curiosity. So you want your headline to create some sort of curiosity. If we look at the page that I have, so it's gonna be nickcourse.com/start. So we have here, if you read this headline, it clearly creates curiosity, and it also have like, there's these 3 secrets, secret 1, secret 2, secret 3, and this creates curiosity so that people would enter their email only to see what's inside. So that's what you should do, because again, you're gonna get higher conversion rates and people will be curious to open your emails. Then the next thing, I just separated them so that they fit in one slide. Okay, so also the 7th thing is that you don't want to sell a product on the landing page. So you don't want to sell anything. Your purpose is to collect the email and name. So your purpose is to grow your list. You don't want to be selling. The right way to sell is on the thank you page. So that's a little hack that you can use. I'm using it myself. Usually after you submit information on one of my landing pages, on one of my lead magnets, you will see some affiliate offer on the thank you page. So I'll tell you like, okay, so you enter this information, so the email with your bonus is on the way. Meanwhile, check this video where I'm gonna be telling you something about some affiliate product. Then the 8th thing is, do not have, okay, so you should have the Facebook disclaimer if you're running ads with Facebook. And the way this Facebook disclaimer looks like is, you can see it at the bottom of this page. So it says, this site is not a part of Facebook, and as you can read here, because it's important to include this if you're running ads, because that's Facebook's policy. And if you don't want to have your ad account suspended or just get your ads disapproved, you need to have this disclaimer as well. The next thing is to have a clear call to action. So you don't want to have multiple calls to action. So for example, a call to action may be get the information now, or get access now, or register now, or something like that, or join today, for example. But you shouldn't have multiple call to action, and the button, that's usually call to action. It's a button, and it should be really visible, of a different color, and it should be the highlight of the page. Then the next one is, do not have one CTA, so one call to action in multiple places. So if we look again at my page, you can see that it's a little bit longer. So that on mobile, when the user scroll to the bottom, they would need to scroll all the way up to the top so that they are able to submit information. But I don't want to take a lot from their time, so that's why there's another call to action here, which will get higher conversions. It's the same action. If they click on it, they will be asked for name and email, and that's what was proven years and years and by thousands of marketers that brings higher conversions. The next thing is that there's no pop-up on exit. So you know this feature that Clickfunnels, for example, allows you to use, which is pop-up on exit. So when somebody shows intent of exiting the page, there's a pop-up that appears. So I'm going to show you how this works at the end. And then the next thing is social proof. So the social proof is a little notification that shows that people are visiting this page and that people are getting inside the training. For example, for my page. So I'm going to show you how these two things work together. So we have the page. So if I go to nickcourse.com/start, you see when I try to click away, this pop-up appeared and it's asking me for information. So that's how I'm not going to lose the potential lead. So when this really increases conversions as well. Then the thing that I mentioned is this notification in the bottom left corner, where it's showing that people are registering for the training. So nobody wants to be the only one registering for your training. Nobody wants to be the first one trying your product. They want to see that other people are trying. So by adding this little notification, I managed to add 5% to my conversion rate for this page, and it was 28 and it now is 33. So this is a really good page. You can use it as an example, and you should try the training as well. nikos.com/start. You're gonna learn about affiliate marketing and getting started in online marketing as well. I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Subscribe. I'm close to 100 subscribers and I want you to be one of the first 100, and I'll see you tomorrow in my next video.